guys, Andy Albright looking at you with 2020 vision. The Alliance has figured it out. There is a balance to your life. What's the balance? It's making a difference for people. It's having fun. It's making some good money to take care of your family. We're all about figuring out balance. Okay, so what is 2020 balance? What is 2020 vision? That's when you see yourself in the future how you want your life to be. When you see yourself winning cruises, when you see yourself establishing friends that last for years, when maybe even a lifetime, that's our goal, it's our vision. So when you say 2020 though, Andy, what are you really talking about? And I go, really, I am talking about seeing the future. I had a buddy that said you got to seize it before you can seize it. You got to have that vision. So here's what 2020 is. You need to learn how to sell, which moves you up on one side of our promotion grid, our promotion levels, and you need to recruit, which moves you up on that grid. So on that side, we need to be thinking 2020. So watch this. Let's talk about 2020, how it's going to break down. You say, well, Andy, I'm going to hire 20 people in a month, and then 20 people in another month, and 20 people in another month? Yes. And I'm going to sell 20,000, sell 20,000 issue paid, and sell 20,000? Yes. And you're going to do some annuities. Say, Andy, that would be wide open. That would be just hammering it. And I go, I know, because you said you want to hammer it. And if you're watching this video and you're going like, Andy, I didn't say that, I'm going to take it easy. I go, then don't take this personal. This is for that guy that wants to run like his hair's on fire. This is a man that wants to change his life, and I mean, he wants to change it now. Okay, so here's the way it works. You get after it. Now listen, you might not do it the first month, second month, third month. You might have to work your way up to it. But the goal is you put in, watch this, you hire this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this, 20, like that. And what happens is I'm talking to each one of them the same, but I'm listening to them. And some of them hit you with the wah, some of them hit you with the yeah, and some of them hit you with the I'm serious about this thing. And what you're doing is you're nice to all of them, but you pick out your best and your best and your best. What is your best? Each one that you think has 2020 vision. Each one that you think, you say, now that guy's got 2020. He understands family. He understands heart. He understands making a difference. He understands selling. He understands phone time. It's that balance. It's that person that fits. You say, well, what about if I line them up, could I take my best and then all the way out here to worst? We want to be fair. And I go, what we want to do is do the right thing, which is we want to give productive resources to productive people. So we hammer in 20 as hard as we can, and we try to give them as much support as we can. But the person who don't call us back, the person who don't try as hard, we can't try as hard. So the number one guy, we do try as hard. Number two, number three, number four. So that's what we end up with. And you say, plus issue paid 20. And maybe got an annuity. What happens next month? Well, we're going to do it again. So what happens is we've re-ranked our 20. We've got our highest paid person, our highest smartest, our highest desire, the person we like the most, the person that we bet on the most, the one that we think is most 2020 oriented. Then we put in 20 more. Bam, bam, 20 more people. And then what happens is we look back at our other 20, and maybe who was fifth is now moved up to number 2 because we had dinner with them. While we were hiring 3 or 4 of these, we had dinner with this person, or maybe they came over to the house and had lunch with us while we were calling these people. Then we ranked these people on who sees 2020 the best. So all of a sudden we go bing, 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 this one, this one, this one. Maybe their friend's a cousin. Maybe they know a buddy who's already with us. But for whatever reason, out of this 20, we picked those 3 or 4, and all of a sudden we got these 3 or 4 and these 3 or 4, so we kind of stack them up. Okay? And those are kind of our guys. You got to figure out how to be productive while you're productive. I call it being productive while you're being productive while you're being productive. It's called getting things done. Okay, so I got 20 and 20, and then I got 4 or 5 of the best people out of 40. What happens next month? You guessed it, 2020. Boom! I talked to this one guy. He's already licensed. He don't trust the people before. I said, trust me, bro. You got to get up and running. Boom, boom. I got him contracted. Boom, boom. I got another one in class, another one in class, another one in class. All of a sudden, some of these other 20 that I started to put in, they're coming out of class. I actually put 8 or 9 more people. I had 20 people contracted, but I got 8 or more people in class. One of this guy gets contracted, so he's actually one of my 20 contracted people because I put him in way back here 2 months ago. He finally got his license. Boom, he's part of my 20 that I contract. You say, wait a minute, Andy, you mean that first month you put like 13 or 14 people in class? Uh-huh. And you contracted 20? Uh-huh. Because some of them got out of class. Some of them were already licensed, and then I picked the ones that are most aggressive. Andy, what are the things that you like that make you judge these people? I'm not judging people. What I do is judge momentum. I watch motion. Well, Andy, what is your motion based on? It's based on my 8 Steps book. It's based on my book. You hear when Eric Thomas said, listen, read Andy's book, My Millionaire Maker Manual, my 8 Steps book. When people read it and they start doing that, they start to be my favorite. It's not a secret. It's not who their heritage is. It's not their education background. It's those 8 steps. Put in 20 more. You say, you already talked about them. I know, but I'm just kind of helping them. Oh yeah, I'm putting in 20 more. This is my 3rd month. This is my crazy 90-man run. I put in 20 more. And guess what? Boom, boom, boom. You take the 3 best, and all of a sudden I got the 4 best from the first 20, the second 20. I got 4 or 5, then I got 3 best. I got like 7 people. Okay? And what I'm doing is each one of those, I'm coaching them on 2020. I'm coaching them on efficiency so that you can focus on the productivity of 2020, which is selling and recruiting. Now, what's building, Andy? Building is over on the other side of the levels. That's when you start talking to these 60 people, 20, and then you pick out 7, 8, 9, maybe 4, and those are the guys that start copying you. And you teach them about discipline. You teach them about principles. You teach them about action and positivity. And you teach them about association. And why do we associate? Because people don't understand why we associate. And we do it so we can get reminded of the right things to do. And if we don't know the right things to do, we learn the right things to do. Association for us is productivity, and it's learning and copying so that we can duplicate ourselves across the country. 2020 vision, guys, I'm telling you, the Alliance is on it. We see it. We see you. We believe in you. We see it, and we're going to seize it. It is on with 2020 vision. Go make it happen for you, Andy Albright and the Alliance. Love you, appreciate you, and we want to see you on the cruises. Let's go. Get it. Grab it.